d'accord, nous sommes ici encore une fois. Je suis Madame Louise, je suis votre prof de français 1. J'espère que tout va bien, j'espère que vous avez tous passé une bonne semaine. Ce que nous allons faire aujourd'hui, nous allons faire un tout petit revue des verbes qui terminent en IR pour qu'on puisse apprendre les autres verbes qui sont des verbes irréguliers qui terminent aussi en IR. So what did I just say? So I asked everybody how you guys were doing, and I hope you guys had a great week. I also said that what we're going to be doing is reviewing the verb that ends in IR. As you guys remember, this is a verb that we worked on prior to our COVID-19 break. And so I just want to go over it again and make sure that everybody understands how it works. And then also introduce a new verb for you all. And then we're going to talk about IR verbs that are irregular. And so even though they will end in the same ending, you're going to notice that they have different endings. Meaning when I say the same ending, I mean that the original verb itself before it's changed ends in IR. But you will see that as we go to conjugate it, how it's going to look different from these endings here. But let's get straight to it, okay? So here we go. Okay, so as a review, we remember that IR verbs end in IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. C'est-à-dire que les verbes réguliers qui terminent en IR, normalement ils se terminent en IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ et ISSENT. Et ce qu'on va faire aujourd'hui, on va faire le revue avec le verbe fournir. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a review with the verb fournir. Fournir, it means to provide or supply, but it also looks very similar to a verb that we have in English, which is to furnish, right? Fournir, furnish. So as you all remember, whenever we do conjugating verbs, we always take the verb before it's been changed and we remove the ending, and that's what we did here, right? And then we're left with what we call la base or la racine, right? So the base or the root word. So this is what we're going to be working around, fourne, okay? So then we're going to take our pronouns, as you all can see here, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, and elle. And what we're going to do is we're going to add these endings to this base word. And so, as you can see, I've already pre-done this for everyone, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over and review the pronunciations, okay? Je fournis. Tu fournis. Il, elle fournit. Nous fournissons. Vous fournissez. Il, elle fournissent. Okay, so as always, I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to want you to repeat after me. And then on the third round, it's going to be solo for you. Okay, so here we go. Je fournisse. Tu fournisses. Il, elle fournit. I gotta start if I made a mistake. Okay, here we go. Je fournis. Tu fournis. Il, elle fournit. Je fournis. Tu fournis. Il, elle fournit. Nous fournissons. Vous fournissez. Ils, elles fournissent. Okay, so now it is your turn. Okay, here we go. Super, super, vous avez fait un bon travail, comme toujours, hein, comme toujours. Ah ben, ce que j'ai fait ici aussi, je vous avais donné une phrase, pour exemple, ok? Une phrase que je viens d'écrire, je vais traduire en anglais après, ok? Je fournis les leçons de français. So what did I say? I provide French lessons. Ben, c'est ce que je fais, which is what I do. Okay, all right, so you guys did awesome, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create the next sentence because I think you guys just actually deserve this. Ah ben d'accord, comme je vous avais promis la création d'une phrase que vous méritez sans doute, j'applaudis vos efforts en français. What I said was, I am clapping it up, you know, for your efforts in French because you guys deserve it. You guys are working from home. You guys are, you know, doing the best amongst the circumstances. And I just wanted to say that I think you guys are awesome for this. And I just want to thank you for, you know, believing in me and trusting in me to give you the lessons so that you can learn to do it at home. And I just want to let you know that I believe in you. And I think you guys are awesome. All right. See you guys in a second with the irregular verbs. Here we go. Ok, ce qu'on va faire maintenant, on va parler des verbes qui terminent par IR, mais ce fois-ci, ils sont irréguliers. Ok, c'est-à-dire que c'est la raison que j'ai pas laissé les terminaisons là. Ah ben, on va voir comment ils sont différents. Voici la liste des terminaisons pour les verbes en IR qui sont réguliers. Ici, ils sont irréguliers. Et qu'est-ce qu'on peut voir? Quoi c'est la différence? What can we see? What do we notice? What is the difference between regular IR verbs, right? Endings and irregular IR verb endings? Qu'est-ce que vous voyez? What do you see? That's right. The I is missing. The I is missing in the singular part, and the ISS is missing in the plural part. C'est-à-dire que les I, c'est plus ici, tu vois. Et le ISS, c'est parti, c'est plus là. C'est fait, whoosh, c'est évaporé. So it's no longer there, right? And so now, these are the endings that we're going to be using. So here you can also see I said the I is taken away in the singular and the ISS is taken away in the plural. Mais pourquoi est-ce que j'ai mis les T en parenthèse ici? But why did I put these T's in parentheses? Because what we're going to notice is with verbs that end in IR, right? They're irregular and they're coming from what we call the third group. And so what that means is the verbs are going to be ending in like TIR and MIR. And so as you can see, they're not consistent, right? So all irregular IR verbs don't always end in IR. Sometimes it might be TIR. Sometimes it might be MIR. And so in this case, that's why I had to put the T in parentheses because the next verb that we conjugate after the one that you see here is going to end in MIR. And so you'll understand how it works, okay? Alors, c'est-à-dire que ça termine en S. Ah, voilà mon chat, elle veut participer. Bonjour, dis bonjour Belly, bonjour. All right. So what you're going to see is the verbs end in S, S, T, O-N-S, E-Z, and E-N-T. Alors, ce qu'on va faire, on va conjuguer le verbe sortir. Okay, so when we're looking at the verb sortir, what do we notice? It's still the same process, right? We're still doing les maths, on va faire les moins et les plus, right? We're still going to do math, we're going to do subtractions, right, and additions. So we're going to take off the endings, because remember, this is an irregular verb, so I'm going to take off the T, the I, and the R, not just the I and the R like we did previously, right? So now this is our base. Ça, c'est notre base, notre racine. Et comme vous pouvez voir, ce que j'ai fait, j'ai conjugué le verbe, c'est-à-dire je sors, ça termine avec un S. Tu sors, il, elle sort, nous sortons, vous sortez, il, elle sort. Right? So again, like I said, let's go back and review it again. Normally with IR verbs, this is the regular pattern that we have here, right? But when we address irregular verbs, the I is dismissed and the ISS is dismissed, okay? So, and again, here we go. We take off the T, the I, and the R so that we can have a new base. And then we are going to be adding these new endings to our pronouns with the verbs that now have the new base. Okay, so let's go over and let's pronounce these. We're going to do it like we normally do. I'll go through and I'll pronounce it once, and then the second time I'll do it and you'll do it along with me right after. And then the third time you're on your own. Okay, let's go. Allons-y. Okay, je sors. Tu sors. Il, elle sort. Nous sortons. Vous sortez. Il, elle sort. Okay, let's try it now. Avec moi, premièrement, et puis à vous. Ok, on y va. Je sors. Tu sors. Il, elle sort. Nous sortons. Vous sortez. Il, elle sort. Maintenant, c'est à vous. Allons-y. Bien fait. Je vous applaudisse. Je vous applaudisse. Okay, so now what I did was I created two sentences, right? Using the verb sort. And of course, these are all related to our activities right now with COVID-19. Ok, c'est ça que nous allons faire. Je vais vous les lire et puis vous allez essayer de deviner ce que ces phrases veulent dire. So I'm going to read them for you and then you're going to try to guess what these phrases mean, right, in English. So, la première phrase, tu sors de la maison pour faire une promenade. Tu sors de la maison pour faire une promenade. What do you think that means? Sortir means to go out. Let's see. Maison means house. Faire, oh, we learned that verb last week. It means to do or to make. Promenade means to promenade or to go for a walk. So, let's put all that together, right? Tu sors de la maison pour faire une promenade. You go outside for a walk, right? Because we need to do that every now and then, right? We need to get out of the house. On veut sortir. We want to go out. Ok, deuxième phrase. Nous sortons pour faire des courses. Nous sortons pour faire des courses. Nous means we, right? We know that sortir means go out. Faire means to do or to make. Des courses. Des courses. Courses? Sounds like courses, Madame Louise. Yeah, it's not courses. It means shopping. Okay, so here we go. So, course, because it sounds like courses in English, that's what we call un faux ami. A faux ami is a false friend, meaning it looks like it should be something in English, but it's something totally different. Okay? So nous sortons pour faire des courses. We go out to go shopping. Oui, parce que c'est nécessaire, on doit manger, hein. On a besoin des choses pour la maison. We need things to, for the house. We gotta go shopping. We need things to eat, right? Comme je vous avais dit, ce sont des choses qui sont associées avec le COVID-19. Okay, all right. So we're going to try another verb this time, and another irregular verb, and I'm going to create another sentence that I'm pretty sure is very, very familiar to you all. Okay, all right, on y va. Ok, comme vous pourriez voir, j'ai changé le verbe. Cette fois-ci, le verbe qu'on va utiliser, c'est le verbe dormir. And dormir means to sleep. So, pour ceux qui sont en classe et qui parlent l'espagnol, c'est écrit du même façon qu'en espagnol. So, when I said that for my Spanish speakers in class, the verb itself is spelled the same way. In French as it is in Spanish. And if you think about it, the verb dormir is irregular too in Spanish because if you think about how you conjugate it, right? Yo duermo. Yo duermo. So the O and the R changes to a U and a E, right? So in that way, you can also see where the connection is for irregular verbs. But let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, so the verb is dormir. And like I said before, remember I said that the consonant could possibly change? So in the original one, we had sortir where the T was in parentheses. But this time, it's the M that's taking its place, right? So we can think about it as a substitute in value when you think about algebra, right? Switching out letters, you know, you have the A and the B and the C, and you're switching just the letter out for the same action. So it doesn't necessarily mean that because you change the letter that it necessarily changes the action. Just sometimes in algebra we have that flexibility where we don't want to use ABC. Maybe we want to use RST, right? So here we go. So the verb is dormir. We take off the M, the I, and the R, and we're left with dort. And dort is c'est la base, c'est la racine. Okay, and here we go. Je dors, tu dors. Il, elle dort. Nous dormons. Vous dormez. Il, elle dort. So we're going to go over that again. This time I'm going to say it, and you're going to repeat after me, right, on your own. So here we go. Je dors. Tu dors. Il, elle dort. Nous dormons. Vous dormez. Il, elle dort. Now what you notice is that you heard the M in nous and you heard it in vous. But what you didn't hear it in is with il and elle. You didn't hear me say il dorme. Right? You heard me say il dort. Right? The M is so soft you can barely hear it. Right? So here we go on your own. Here we go. And you know what I just noticed when I was looking at this? So, if any of you all have, like, I don't know, a brother or sister, or maybe a cousin or aunt or uncle, maybe your mom or dad or your grandparents, somebody in your family, or maybe even a close friend or relative, neighbor, that's gone to college, and if they've stayed there, they've stayed in a dormitory, right? A dormitory is a place where you sleep. So now we can see where that word kind of comes from, right? From the verb dormir, which means to sleep. Okay, so let's get back to creating a phrase, right, that I'm pretty sure you guys can associate with. So I created 2 phrases, right? And using the verb dort, and what we have here is elle dort beaucoup, right? What does beaucoup mean? Beaucoup means a lot. So what do you think that sentence means? She, that's right, elle means she. She sleeps a lot. Perfect, parfait. Vous dormez tard. You sleep tard, tard. Tard. Think about when you are, si tu arrives en retard à l'école, if you come to school late, what kind of slip do they give you? That's right, a tardy slip. Right, a tardy slip. So what does tardy mean? To be late, right? So what does that sentence say? That's correct, c'est parfait. Encore une fois, vous êtes super. Incroyable. As always, right? My French ones, you guys are awesome. You guys did it. All right, so then let's get to it. What we're going to do is we're going to do some work in VHL Central. It is back up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is functioning, so you guys will be able to reach and do your work. Ce que vous allez faire vos devoirs, je vais les marquer là, comme toujours. So I'm going to put them in there as always. And if you guys have any questions, then, I'll see you in the breakout room. And we'll try some of these phrases out. Okay? Au revoir. Now to the breakout room.